Welcome friends. Our practice today is dedicated to Earth Day. We'll find ways to become more grounded and remind ourselves that through our own practices we can be a voice for change for the world. My name is Sherlock and I'm so grateful to be leading you through this yoga flow today. As we aim to raise awareness around how each individual can contribute to the change in the state of the world's climate, we'll use grounding and empowering postures to activate our lower energy centers and find that connection between self and Mother Earth. Through collective consciousness, we can help heal the planet. This is my why. In healing ourselves, we become more connected with Mother Earth. We become more aware of our surroundings and we come to recognize that we and her are all connected. With this awareness of connection, we begin to find our voices and gently work towards becoming advocates for change for this wonderful world we call home. I'm looking forward to getting grounded with you all as we meet on the mat. We'll begin with another pranayama, Ujjayi breath. So Ujjayi breath helps us calm the mind, but it's also heating for the body and the nervous system. So it allows us to really build that pranic energy for our practice. So for this breath, we're going to focus on an inward vibration. Bring your awareness to the throat and imagine this as the entry point for the breath. So we're imagining the breath is entering through the throat. Draw the jawline back to restrict the throat just a little bit. And you want it to sound like a light snoring, so maybe similar to the breeze as it travels through the leaves, or the sound of the ocean in the distance. So that really helps us bring us back to that grounding practice as well. Equal inhales to equal exhales, and there's no retention of the breath. So we're breathing in and we're breathing out, and there's this beautiful melodic flow to the breath. Close down the eyes, lift up through the crown and ground down into the earth through the sacrum and the sit bones. Focusing the breath on the area of the throat, slightly restrict, and as you inhale, feel the sensations of vibration through the throat. Inhale, exhale. Equal inhales to equal exhales. We'll do this for another minute or so at your own pace, finding your own cadence, just ensuring that that vibration isn't so loud that if you were in a room with other yogis, they would be able to hear your breath. It is supposed to be an internal vibration. There is a misconception that it should sound like Darth Vader, but that's not necessarily the case. So inhaling and exhaling at your own pace with an equal inhale and equal exhale. Releasing the Ujjayi breath now. Allow the breath to return to its natural rhythm, uncontrolled, and a beautiful ebb and flow. Perhaps you sense a connection between the pelvis and the earth, almost like an anchoring. Sensing that grounding and the connection. Flutter the eyes open now. Come to find your way to a supine position. So drawing the back to the mat. Soles of the feet can be planted on the mat. Knees are pointing to the sky. You can cactus the arms to either side of the shoulders here. So on the inhale, we're just going to ground down through the shoulders. So we want the torso to remain on the mat. So we're grounding down through the shoulders, tucking the tail so that our sacrum is grounded as well. Inhale, gently release the knees to the right. So we're feeling a nice gentle twist through the low back. Exhale, coming back to center. Inhale, lowering the knees to the right. Exhale, coming back to center. Imagine the knees are like seagrass swaying in the ocean's tide. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, lowering the knees to the left. Exhale, coming back to center. 2 more times at your own pace. Sensing that connection to the earth through the soles of the feet, the sacrum and the shoulders. Last one. Feeling that nice gentle twist through the low back. Excellent. Coming back to center. Gently rocking back and forth here. Coming up onto our knees, just coming back into child's pose. So drawing the hips to the heels, allow the arms to stretch out long, retain the breath at the base of the spine. Keeping the breath in the pelvic area. Inhale, notice as the pelvic area expands. Exhale, lower abdominals draw toward the spine. There's a slight contraction of the pelvic floor. Inhale now, walk the hands to the right side of the mat. So we're feeling a nice stretch and opening through the left side of the body. Take a couple of breaths here. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale now, walk the hands to the left, feeling the stretch and the opening through the right side body. Really opening through the side body, opening up those right side ribs. Inhale, notice as the breath blossoms from the base of the spine, travels along the side body and into the collarbone. Notice as the exhale draws the navel toward the spine. Maybe there's that slight contraction of the pelvic floor. One more breath here. Inhale, coming back to center. Rise up onto all fours. Shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Inhale, lower the belly, lift the chest, splaying up through the collarbones. We're broadening through the collarbones. Exhale, tuck the tail, draw the chin to the chest, arching through the upper back. Inhale, lowering the belly, lifting the chin, coming into cow. Exhale, arching the back, tucking the tail, chin to chest. One more time, inhale. And exhale, arch the spine. Inhale, coming back to center. Tuck the toes, sweep the tail to the sky. Ardha Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Feel the nice stretch through the hamstrings as we elongate through the spine, drawing through the crown, lifting up through the tail. Good. Inhale, gazes to the top of the mat. Gently walk the feet to the top of the mat. Folding forward, Utkatasana. Inhale, bring the hands to shins, find a flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana, knee to thighs,
chest to thighs. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. Lower the hands. Inhale, draw the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Slight arch in the upper back. Exhale now, bend deeply into the knees, sweep the arms toward the back. Spine and arms are parallel to the mat. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, remain here, drawing energy from the inner thighs. Exhale. Inhale now, hinging at the hips, lifting the torso, the arms, coming into Utkatasana, chair pose. Take a breath here. Exhale. Inhale, lifting up through the spine, raising up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. Lowering the hands. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, bending deep into the knees, sweeping the arms down and back, parallel to the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, framing the face. Engaging the lower ribs. Exhale. Inhale. Rotating at the hips, lifting the torso and the arms, coming into Utkatasana. Feeling the whole body activation here. Exhale. Inhale, rising up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. Beautiful. Lower the hands. Sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hinging at the hips, bending deep into the knees, sweeping the arms back, parallel to the mat. Inhale, using the energy from the lower body, bring the arms forward, framing the face. Stay here. Exhale. Inhale, rotate at the hips, lift the torso, lift the arms, Utkatasana. Strengthening and toning the lower body and the abs. We're activating the base energy centers here. Exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. Take a moment here to feel that connection through the feet, grounding down into the earth. Notice what your breath is showing you. Do you need to breathe deeper? Is there resistance in your posture? Good. Lower the hands. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, slight bending the upper back, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, bending in the knees, hinging at the hips, leaning forward, drawing the hips back, finding that length through the spine, gently trying to bring the thighs as close to parallel to the mat as possible. Anatomically, not everybody is able to do that, so if we lean forward a little bit rather than being back, whatever works for your body in this moment. So we're heating the body, increasing our circulation, drawing our inner thighs energetically toward each other. Utkatasana helps us cultivate determination and stamina. One more breath here. You got this. Inhale, sweep the arms above the head. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. Really struggling with center today. Taking a moment, grounding down through the feet. Sensing that connection between the lower energy centers and the earth. Grounding down with the breath. Beautiful. Let's take a little bit of a wide stance now. So stepping the left foot back. You can bring your feet, so just gently draw the heels toward each other, point the toes out. We're going to come into Ukata Konasana, goddess pose. So bending at the knees, lowering the hips, making sure that our torso is in one line. So we want the head over the shoulders over the hips. Bringing the hips as low as possible. So we're trying to draw the thighs toward the mat so that they're as parallel as possible. You can remain here with your hands on your knees, tapping into that divine feminine energy, grounding down, and again feeling the connection from the lower energy centers to the earth. Finding our moment here. You can close down the eyes. One more breath. Inhale, breath blossoms from the base of the spine into the collarbone. Exhale, navel draws to spine. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, extend the legs. Exhale, draw the hands to heart center, Samastiti. Stepping back to the top of the mat. Frame the front feet, step back into downward facing dog. Draw the heels toward the mat. The tail comes up and back. Maybe the sternum draws further toward the thighs. Gazes to the back of the mat or toward the navel. Internally rotating our elbows to find that space in the collarbone and the shoulders. Maybe you tap back into your Ujjayi breath. Really grounding down through the palms, sensing that connection with the earth. Soles of the feet connecting as well. Inhale, now sweep the right leg to the sky, three-legged down dog. Exhale, draw the right knee to the right wrist. Lower the back knee, untuck the back toe, coming into pigeon. You can remain here in an upright position. Or when you're ready, gently walk the hands forward, coming down onto your elbows. Or you can rest your head on your hands. Breathing into that nice stretch through the right glute and the right hip flexors. If you're finding that your hips aren't squaring, you can pop a block underneath the right glute there just to give you a little bit more height and a bit more space. Taking a moment now to really connect with the earth. Using the breath to sense where our body is in this moment. Take this moment to release any flighty thoughts that might arise. On the next inhale, gently walk the hands back to the knee, tuck the back toe, lift the back leg. Sweep the right leg to the sky, three-leg down dog. Exhale, bring the right foot to meet the left, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the left leg to the sky, three-legged down dog. Exhale, bring the left knee to the left wrist. Lower the back knee, untuck the back toes. Remain here if this is where your body is singing to you. Bring a block underneath the left hip there if you need a little bit more space. And as you exhale, gently walk the hands forward, coming to the forearms, or perhaps you've got a little bit more flexibility in you today and you can bring your head to your hands. Really breathing into that left hip flexor and the left glute. sensing that connection between your body and the earth. And if you've got your hands underneath your forehead, perhaps you want to release the hands, bring the forehead to the mat, and gently rock it from side to side. It's a nice massage for the third eye center. Our hips are where we store our energy and held emotions and experiences. When we come into pigeon pose, we allow an opportunity for a little bit of release, a little bit of letting go of any obsessive thoughts, any thoughts that no longer serve us. On the next inhale, gently walk the hands back to the knee. This time we're going to sweep the right leg around to the front. And just bringing our soles of our feet to the mat. Knees can point to the sky again. Gently release the knees to the left. So we're coming into a little bit of a windshield wiper here. And then we're going to bring the right arm around and gently twist and ground down through the palms behind you. So you'll feel a nice twist in the lower back. It's a gentle twist here. Inhale, breath blossoms from the base of the spine, through the twist, into the collarbone. Exhale, navel draws to spine, slight pelvic contraction. Inhale, grounding down through the palms, sensing that connection with the earth. Exhale, perhaps you go a little deeper into the twist. One more breath here. Good. Gently push through the left palm, unraveling from the twist, lifting the knees back to center, and exhale, lower the knees to the right as we take it to the other side. Gently sweep the left hand around to the back, grounding through the palms, feeling the twist now through the lower back. On the right side, feeling through the right side body, you can feel a nice stretch. Inhale, find the length through the spine. Exhale, release a little further into the twist if that's where your body's taking you. Grounding down through the palms. Connecting to the earth. One more breath here. Inhale as the breath blossoms from the base of the spine into the collarbone. Exhale, navel draws to spine. Gently unravel from the twist, bring the knees back to the center. Lowering our back down now. Grounding down through the hips, making sure the shoulders are grounded as well. Extend the legs out long, draw the right knee across the body using the left hand. You can cactus the right arm to the right side, or you can bring it out, extended long. Losing my words today. Gaze is over to the right side. Again, feeling a nice gentle twist through the lower back. Maybe you've got a nice stretch through the right armpit. And if you're looking over to the right, you might find a nice little stretch through the left side of the neck there. Inhale. Breath rises from the seat through the twist. Exhale, navel draws to spine. Maybe the knee comes a little closer to the floor. Exhale, now gently Release the right leg, extend it out long. Bring the left arm out to the side. Draw the left knee across the body using the right hand. Shoulders remain grounded, gaze is out towards the left. Supine twist, Supta Matsyendrasana. If you want a little bit more of a stretch through the lower back and the left hip flexors, maybe you can draw the knee a little closer towards the earth. And in the same means, if the knee is far away from the earth, that's okay. If you want to find a little bit more of a restorative posture here, pop a little block under that knee or a couple of books. And allow gravity to take hold and help you with that sense of grounding through the low back and the shoulders. Releasing the twist now. Extend the left leg out long. Bring the feet to about hips width apart. Allow the feet to fall to the sides of the mat. Draw the arms slightly away from the body, allowing room for the pits to breathe. Let's face our palms down today, keeping in line with our intention to find grounding and connection with the earth. Gently tuck the shoulder blades underneath the chest. Draw the chin away from the chest to encourage the natural curve of the neck. Release any tension in the jaw. Let go of any furrow in the brow. If your eyes aren't already, now we can close them down. Just do a little body scan and notice where each point of the body connects to the earth. Perhaps you need to release and let go of each muscle as you do your scan. Notice as you do so, the body melts into the earth. Gravity helps you reinforce that connection. Taking a moment to really be grateful for Mother Earth in her beautiful ways of sustaining life. Use your breath to connect with her and reinforce that sustainability. Help her breathe. Become aware of your breath now. Begin to find movement in the fingers and the toes. Sense any energy or tingling throughout the body. Perhaps you feel a nice energy between you and Mother Earth. When you're ready, roll to your most comfortable side and simply observe. Pressing into the palm of your free hand, pushing up to a comfortable seat. Eyes can remain closed. You can bring the palms of the hands to ground down into the earth, finding length through the spine, grounding through the lower energy centers, sensing that connection with the earth. Take a deep breath into the base of the spine. Follow it from the base through the navel, the chest, into the collarbone. Exhale, releasing all that no longer serves you. Letting go. Navel draws to spine. Inhale now, sweep the arms overhead, drinking in the energy of the earth. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Thank yourself for coming to the mat today. Thank Mother Earth for the energy she provides on a daily basis. The goodness in me sees and honors the goodness in you. Namaste. Thank you for joining me on the mat today. Thank you for allowing me into your space, and more importantly, thank yourself for coming here as well. Hopefully you feel a little bit more of a connection to the earth. I know we were very, very intense there with all of our cues on connecting, but that was the intention. Hopefully you'll find a little bit of yourself and a bit of confidence to use your voice and start those conversations about healing the earth. And the best way we can do that is to heal ourselves first, so that we can all come together and connect. If you found value in this video, please hit the like button, share it with some friends. Tell me in the comments what you liked most. And if you've got any suggestions or anything you'd like to see, pop that in the comments too. If you're new here, we have the subscribe button and also the little bell. So if you want to click on that and the bell, you won't miss any of our uploads. As always, keep making magic in this world from your space, at your own pace. Namaste.